Matty Ice Cards, first in a live chat. How you doing, Matty? Welcome to TGIF. Okay, come on, what are you doing here? We're at Cards in My Car with our Posada. Matty Ice Cards in the house. Hello, Matty Ice. Appreciate y'all being here today. How's Robert doing? And Matty Ice. Get that up and running. Let me refresh this guy here. Okay, what do we got? Dun dun dun. Da 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 dun. Okay, come on now. What are you doing? My computers are not cooperating with me. I don't know why. Okay, come on. That's yesterday, I'm pretty sure. Yes, that's yesterday's. No. What the heck? Don't mind me. I'm just having computers that aren't cooperating with me. Let me just wait until that one loads up. Cards in my car. Lock in. Hello. For the past 2 weeks, I was not getting noticed. Noticed or notices? You get notices now again? Hopefully. That's pretty good. Cards in my car. God is great's in the house. Maddie, how you doing? Come on. That's Al Newhouser. That's yesterday. Let's do another refresh for today. I don't want to see yesterday's stream. I want to do today's stream. It's supposed to be 125. What the heck? I hate when computers don't communicate with you properly. It's starting all over with yesterday's again. This one might be my first glimmer of hope of one computer starting to talk to me. Yes, it looks like the chat is loading up for today on this one. Let's see. Just bear with me. And yes, next Tuesday will be the last stream of this month, so get in your entries today. Again, anytime you do a super chat, you get that many entries. So if you can do a $5 super chat, you get 5 extra entries. But we will go in with what we have scheduled for today. Hall of Fame Biography, episode 225. Kid Nichols, lesser known Hall of Famer, but we're going to learn about somebody you probably never knew about. And trivia times 2, and a FairField Friday to end off the day. Should be a short stream today, but at 4 p.m. Oh, I got to get that in here too, don't I? Let me get the link for my WahtNot sale today for those that might be able to make it in. How do we copy show link? Okay, and let me go back to here and post it in the chat. There we go. That is the link for my new sale for tonight. Okay, that's going to be pinned to the top of the chat there for those that are willing and ready. We do a refresh here on the live chat there. Yeah, now we're on today's here. Get my chat up over here. And we can get ready to rock and roll with our content today. Yes, I'll be done. It was a spur of the moment thing, made a change to my schedule. I'm going to try and in the future stick to my Friday sales. I think that works better for me and my schedule. So once a week at least until things pick up and more people start following my WahtNot channel to get notifications and stuff like that. But we will continue. Let's go Royals. Alright, so without further ado, let me do one last refresh here. Again, looks like the first one in today was Matty Ice Cards. Actually, I think it was Cards in My Car with our Posada. Who was the first? I can't make out the first. But if I miss, I think it was Matty Ice and Cards in My Car with our Posada. From what I remember. Those don't show. And I think it was like at about 2:03. So we do have the 5-minute warning. So let me go ahead and get ready to end that there. End the early bird entries. Okay. So without further ado, I might have one or two new people that might show up. Possibly, quite possibly. Let me move this over here. For now, we'll do this at the end of the show, the FairField box. Okay? And, yeah. Let's go through and get everybody logged in here. I think we're going to go with Matty Ice. Doesn't matter who's first, who's last, who's there, who's there. And Cards in My Car with our Posada. With a 2+. We do have a couple of trivias today. I think it's, what did I put in there? 2? I think 2. Yeah, today's trivia and the weekend trivia we're going to do today. Alright. So, Cards in My Car with our Posada, Matty Ice. Hello, Matty Ice. Cards. Locking 99's in the house with a 2+. So yeah, if you check and go on that link and then come back to the channel, you can see what we're doing tonight for my WahtNot auction. Anybody out there is looking for some Ken Griffey Juniors? We are going to have some fun tonight. I'll probably have a whole bunch of Ken Griffey Juniors that nobody's maybe seen, I hope. Me being a big, huge, large Ken Griffey Jr. collector. In case you're wondering here, I've got these. These are, oops, pop that out of the way. 2,300 count, so I got over 6,000 Ken Griffey Juniors. I want to sell eventually. Just to share, no sense in me holding on to these when I have my PC and my binders with a little over 3,000 completely different. Each one's a different card in my collection, along with memorabilia, autographs, relic cards, all kinds of good stuff. My next time, this will be my first WahtNot Griffey. When I do a second one, I might pull out some heat stuff, some duplicate extra type things that I do have. Not duplicates, but types of duplicates. I'll go into those as I do things. But yeah, we'll go through that, and we're going to have some fun tonight, but I don't want to step on any feet as far as Honus the bonus. That's what I call him, Honus, and WahtNot. He's the person in WahtNot that got me going and showed me how to do things I couldn't figure out from their website, or at least it's probably there in their website on how to do the different training, but I didn't know how to do it. So that's what's going to take place there. So Cards in My Car, locking. God is Great's in the house. God is Great is here. So let's go ahead and get everybody logged in. We'll get into the trivia. We'll do our biography, and then we'll open up our FairField. Then after I'm done with that content for today, that'll end this week's YouTube lives, and then at 4 p.m., maybe about 3:45-ish, we'll see. I'm going to eat some dinner quick between the two shows, and then we will go and get into my Ken Griffey Jr. Extravaganza sale. That's what I'll call it. But most everything will start at $1, except for if we get to some of the special stuff. I've got some mini sets here of Ken Griffey Jr., some inserts, some oddball cards here. I've got some large cards. Those will be a little bit higher priced. But to start off tonight's auction, I've got all these cards here. And each and every one is a completely different Ken Griffey Jr. Not one the same. And I would say on average there's probably close to, probably over 300 cards there. But if I sell all these, I've got plenty more I can pull out of the box. So it's not like I'm going to run out of Ken Griffey Jr.'s tonight in any type of sale. And by the way, for those that don't know, Griffey played for numerous different teams, a couple different teams, before he came up to the majors. And during his career, he played for 3 different baseball teams. I'll just say that for now. I've got one duplicate card so far for when he played for that other team, and I'll be going over that in WahtNot tonight. Okay? So we'll have fun with that. Okay? So we got God is Great cards in my car. God is Great. Let me go down here, see if there's anybody new. Matty Ice cards is in here for the 2+. Okay. Let's see. Do we see any Bernie? We got a Dragon Fan Tim's in the house. I see Dragon Fan Tim snuck in here. Dun, 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 dun. I believe I got everybody, but if I missed anybody, let me know after I go through the list, and I'll double check and look in the chat to make sure I see you there with something in the chat. So to start off for today, we've got cards in my cart with our Posada. We've got Dragon Fan Tim. We've got God is Great. We've got Lockin 99. We've got Matty Ice. We've got Matt, aka Semi Truck. Anybody that I missed, speak now or forever hold your peace. That's my favorite saying now. Speak now or forever hold your peace, because I'll let you in. I know it shows nobody came in after that. We do have 4. Don't forget, starting next week, Tuesday, if it happens, again, 20 thumbs up in the chat will get us to opening up the 2024 Topps Heritage. I guess this is called a jumbo box. It has 17 packs per box, 9 cards per pack. It probably talks about the parallels. Find parallels numbered to 999. Find 3 exclusive red bordered base cards. Find retail exclusive and limited 1975 Topps in 3D. Look for 1975 Topps baseball Sensations Platinum foil board and 1975 Zoos Who stick on reds. Don't know what that means, but it might give us more information when we open the box. Oh, collect cards 1 through 500 of the 725 card set. Look for short printed base cards 1 to 100. Found 1 in 3 packs, so we should get a couple of short print cards. 100 of the most collectible names in the set also receive Chrome base cards numbered to 999. Look for special rare base card variations, including color swaps, nicknames, and more. Complete insert sets and highlighting MLB greats from the past, present, and future, including new age performers, then and now, baseball flashbacks, and news flashbacks. So that is awesome there. So that's, again, will be for 20 or more thumbs up in the chat during a live stream. We will get to open up that box. Might take a couple days, might take a couple weeks, might take a couple months. We'll have to wait and see how it shows up. Okay? So did I miss anybody else? Let me do one last refresh here. As we wait for that, we'll get ready to do the trivias here as that refreshes for me. Okay, and then okay, got that ready. So, did anybody else show up since I ended the early bird entries? Not that I can see of. Nobody else new in here? Let me just do that real quick. Nope. Okay, and the early bird entries. So it looks like we got everybody in there that made it in so far today. Cards in My Car with R. Posada, Dragon Fan Tim, God is Great, Lockin 99, Matty Ice Cards, and Matt aka Semi Truck 75. Right? Was Matt in here? I think he was. Yeah, there it is. Matty Ice Cards. Did I do the wrong one? Matty Ice Cards, I got Matt aka Semi Truck. Is Matt aka Semi Truck here, or did I misspeak on that one? Probably did. Matty Ice Cards, Lockin 90. Oh, not Matt aka Semi Truck. But if he shows up later, he'll get some credit. Alright, so that one, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That brings us to 736. By the way, we do have 7 prizes on the wheel. We do have 7 prizes on the wheel. Yesterday we got up to 726 entries, in case you're wondering. Okay. Just sent me an email. Alright, thanks there, Dragon Fan Tim. Is that your checklist for some cards you're looking for or something? I will get it and check, hopefully between shows, if I have a chance, okay? Did you send it to my Gmail? Just kind of curious, just so I know where to check. I've got my WahtNot messages. I've got a couple of email addresses, just so I know which one to check. Was it my Gmail? Hopefully it was my Gmail. Out of 25 card I got. Oh, okay. Okay. Interesting. Maybe we could work a trade or something. So, other than that, Gmail. Okay. I will check that later. I'm just going to do this so I can put a quick note. Okay. Oh, and by the way, in my WahtNot sale, you'll be eligible to get free cards. There will be free cards in abundance. And yes, there'll probably be Ken Griffey Jr. cards too, but not ones that you might buy tonight in the sale. These are different ones. Okay? So other than that, I think we got everything. We got everybody logged in. So we're going to get into our trivias for today. Unless you want me to check it real quick. You want me to check it real quick? Matter of fact. Oh, hold on. checked that yet. Let me go into my Gmail real quick and see. Oh my word. Oh wow, that is a cool looking card there. Do you mind if I show it on the channel there, Dragon Fan? That is one awesome looking card. Wow. Rogers Hornsby, Hall of Famer, Big League, 10 out of 25. 10 out of 25. I was 43 seconds behind. That is cool. I like that one. It's got the old school uniform and everything on there. Yeah, we'll have to, if that's what you sent it to me for, boom. I'll have to check into that one. See what we got going on with it. But thanks there, Tim. Appreciate that. But let's get into our trivia for today. I got to get this show on the road. I want to finish before 3 o'clock, hopefully. Awards is the title for today. This Friday, April the 26th, 2024. By the way, I want to check some. Well, no. I'll do it later. Our baseball birthdays for today, April 26th, are Hack Wilson, Mike Scott, Amos Otis, and, believe it or not, Aaron Judge's birthday's today. Wonder where the Yankees are playing today, or if they're playing today. If so, Aaron Judge, I don't think they probably gave him the day off, but hopefully he hits a home run on his birthday. Alright, this first trivia is worth 5 points to whoever gets the first correct answer. Oh, the odds of getting that is out of 481 boxes. That's pretty slim, especially since there was only how many of them? One second. 25 of them made, so wow, that's pretty cool. I think it was Big League too. Wasn't that where Jabs has got a card in that one too? And that's pretty cool. The odds is 1 out of 481 boxes of Big League. Wow. Alright, so here's our trivia for today. The first one. Then we'll do the weekend one following this. It says no pitcher has won the Cy Young Award at 40 years old. Is that true or false? Whoever gets the first correct answer gets 5 entries into the monthly giveaway. Again, no pitcher has won the Cy Young Award at 40 years old. True or false? Dun, dun, dun. Dragon Fan Tim got it correct with a false for 5 points. We'll read the answer here in just a second here. I think they got it on the back. Yep. So it says, awards, true or false? No pitcher has won the Cy Young Award at 40 years old. That is false. Gaylord Perry was 40 in 1978 when he finished 21-6 with the Padres and was awarded the Cy Young. So there you go. Gaylord Perry was 40 years old when he got his Cy Young Award. So that is pretty cool. Thanks there, Dragon Fan Tim. Tim, congrats on that one. Now for our baseball history next. Alright, we're going to be doing Saturday, April 27th and Sunday, April 28th for our birthdays. Okay, so for our Saturday birthdays for tomorrow, Saturday, April 27th, The birthdays are Rogers Hornsby. That was pretty cool there, Dragon Fan Tim. Enos Slaughter, Chris Carpenter, and Frank Catalanato. And then for our Sunday birthdays, for Sunday, April the 28th, our birthdays are Barry Larkin, Tom Browning, Pedro Ramos, and Jackie Brandt. Alright. Awesomeness there. Alright. So, our baseball history again. There's 4 answers on this one, but whoever gets the correct answer first gets 5 points. So another 5 points for the April giveaway. Baseball history. Name the only team to have had 5 players hit 30 or more home runs in the same season. Okay, I'm going to read through the answers only once, but I'll read the question one more time. Name the only team to have had 5 players hit 30 or more home runs in the same season. Is it A, the Twins, B, the Rangers, C, the Red Sox, or D, the Dodgers? Get a sip of water here while we're waiting on things here. I will give you guys till 2:32, and then I'll see who has the correct answer. Alright, so let's see, what do we got here? Let me do a refresh here. Refresh here while we're waiting on the time to count down, and then right after this we'll get into our biography for Kid Nichols. So we're up to 6 thumbs up. Hopefully you guys are having a great TGIF today. I'm looking forward to the weekend. We got a special speaker coming into our church on Sunday. Boom! Cards in your car with our Posada. Came in with the correct answer. Cards in your car with our Posada with a +5. I'll read through the answer on this one in just a second here. Alright, so next Tuesday we'll have Mondays and let me make sure Tuesday's got a trivia next week. Yep. We will have 2 trivias next week before we end the month. Mondays and Tuesdays. So baseball history. Baseball history is where we're headed right now. Name the only team to have had 5 players to hit 30 or more home runs in the same season. The Minnesota Twins. Let's go over the info so you know how they did it. The answer was A. When the Twins' burly third baseman Miguel Sano hit his 30th home run on September 17, 2019, he became the 5th Twin to reach the 30 homer mark. Designated hitter Nelson Cruz led the Twins with 41. Right fielder Max Kepler hit 36. Sano finished with 34. Left fielder Eddie Rosario hit 32, and catcher Mitch Garver hit 31. The Twins hit 307 in total for an all-time team record also. So, congratulations there, Cards in My Car with our Posada. It was the Twins that did win with 5 30 home run players that year. Alright. So let's put this off to the side for now till we get to the 2-minute warning at the end here, which shouldn't be too long from now. Alright, we got Phil Necro is who we'll be doing on Tuesday next week. We'll be hitting up Phil Necro, and that's my cards right underneath here that I do have for Phil Necro. I know I've got more than that, but just haven't sorted them all yet. Got a couple, 3 or 4 boxes of Hall of Famer cards I still have to sort before we get into that project. So, Charles A. Kid Nichols, right-handed pitcher who won 30 or more games for 7 consecutive years in 1891 to 1897, and won at least 20 games for 10 consecutive seasons from 1890 to 1899. With Boston National League, also pitched for St. Louis and Philadelphia National League, one of few pitchers to win more than 300 games. His major league record being 360 victories and 202 defeats. So there we have it. Kid Nichols is our Hall of Famer for today. So without further ado, let's get into his biography. It's not a long one today, but we'll finish up. And again, all you have to do is click on that link that's at the top of the chat there, and that'll show you where my WahtNot sale. That'll be the link to my WahtNot sale. And if you can, do me a favor, if you go in there and check in, make sure you just type something in the chat so it'll have a record of you being there. So at least that'll help improve my numbers on WahtNot as I continue to grow my channel there. Alright, so Kid Nichols. Charles Augustus Kid Nichols was born September 14, 1869, and passed away on April the 11th, 1953. He was an American Major League Baseball pitcher who played for the Boston Beaneaters, the St. Louis Cardinals, and the Philadelphia Phillies from 1890 to 1906. He was a switch hitter who threw right-handed, and he was listed at 5 feet 10 inches and 175 pounds. He is a member of the Baseball Hall of Fame. Nichols played minor league baseball for 3 teams until 1889, when he resigned with the Boston Beaneaters. After making his debut the following season and spending 12 seasons with the Beaneaters, Nichols spent a 2-year sojourn in the major leagues. He was dealt to the St. Louis Cardinals in 1904 and subsequently played for the Philadelphia Phillies, with whom he finished his career in 1906. He is famous for being the youngest pitcher to join the 300-win club. Right? As far as his early life, Nichols was born September 14, 1869 in Madison, Wisconsin. His parents were Robert and Christina Nichols. His father had worked as a butcher and owned a grocery store with several locations in Madison. Robert had at least 4 children from a prior marriage to a woman named Sarah, who died of tuberculosis in 1859. Robert and Christina had several children together. The family moved from Madison to Kansas City, Missouri, when Nichols was a child, while his siblings worked in the family butcher shop. Nichols pursued baseball. As far as his baseball career, before he turned 18 years old, Nichols had debuted in the minor leagues with the 1887 Kansas City Cowboys of the Western League, earning an 18-12 win-loss record that season. Pop in the chat here real quick. Forgot to do that right afterwards. Dodgers, hey. No, you're welcome there, Robert. That was a good win there. Getting those 5 extra bonus entries there. He spent 1888 between the Kansas City Blues of the Western Association and Memphis of the Southern League, finishing the year with a combined 27-10 record. In 1889, he registered a 13-10 28-8 record for the Omahawks of the Western Association. Nichols signed with the Boston Beaneaters in September of 1889, entered the major leagues with the team in 1890 due to Nichols' youthful appearance and relative lack of physical heft. The Beaneaters players and fans began calling him Kid, a nickname which stuck for the rest of his career. Nichols recorded a 27-19 win-loss record, a 2.23 earned run average, ERA, and 222 strikeouts, beginning a string of 10 consecutive seasons with 20 wins or more. Nichols also had a major league record 7 30-win seasons in this time, in 1891 to 1894 and 1896 to 1898, with a career high of 35 in 1892. The Beaneaters won several pennant races during Nichols' tenure, finishing in first place 5 times between 1891 and 1898. The team had 102 wins per season in 1892 and 1898, which stood as franchise highs until 1998. BaseballReference.com calculates that Nichols led the team in wins above replacement in 1890 and 1892 through 1898. Nichols had his first losing season in 1900 when he went 13-16. He improved to 1916 the following year. After the 1901 season, Nichols purchased an interest in minor league franchise in Kansas City, the Kansas City Blue Stockings. He left the Beaneaters to manage and pitch for the Kansas City Blue Stockings, where he won a total of 48 games in 1902 and 1903. After a 2-year hiatus from the major leagues, Nichols returned to the 20-win plateau for the 11th and final time in his career in 1904 for a new team, the St. Louis Cardinals. The Philadelphia Phillies picked him up off waivers in 1905, and he finished his career with them in 1906, playing his final game on May 18, 1906. Nichols retired with 362 wins and 208 losses, 1,881 strikeouts, and a 2.96 ERA. Nichols' win total was exceeded at the time only by Cy Young and Pud Galvin, and is now the 7th highest total in Major League history. His 5,067 1/3 innings pitched ranks 11th all-time. He was the youngest pitcher to win 300 games, reaching that milestone at the age of 30. As far as later in life, after baseball, Nichols dabbled in the motion picture industry, partnering with Joe Tinker in a business that distributed movies to theaters in the Midwest. An accomplished bowler, Nichols also opened bowling alleys in the Kansas City area. He won Kansas City's Class A bowling champion at 64. Nichols was inducted into the National Baseball Hall of Fame. In 1949, he was said to have been proud of 2 things: his Hall of Fame selection and the fact that he never been replaced in a game by a relief pitcher. In October 1952, the 83-year-old Nichols was admitted to Menorah Hospital in Kansas City to investigate a complaint with his neck. Doctors ordered tests, but Nichols would not submit to them until after the 7th game of the World Series ended. He was later diagnosed with carcinomastosis, cancer that spread throughout his body. He died on April the 11th, 1953. One of his quotes, Nichols took pride in throwing complete games, stating, "I take pride in 2 things: my election to baseball's Hall of Fame, and the fact was never removed from a game for a relief hurler. So that's pretty neat. So all the times, I think all the times it sounds like, he completed every game that he pitched. Can you imagine that today? That don't happen anymore. Some are lucky if they can get to the 6th, 7th, or 8th inning, let alone a complete game. So here we go. Kid Nichols' stats for his Hall of Fame induction. Again, he was a pitcher. He was born September 14, 1869 in Madison, Wisconsin. He died April 11, 1953 at the age of 83 in Kansas City, Missouri. He switch hit as a batter, and he threw right-handed as a pitcher. His MLB debut was April the 23rd, 1890 for the Boston Beaneaters. His last MLB appearance was May 18, 1906 for the Philadelphia Phillies. His MLB statistics, his win-loss record, 362 wins, 208 losses, earned run average, 2.96, strikeouts, 1,881. His managerial record was 80 wins and 88 losses with a .476 winning percentage. As a player, he played for the Boston Beaneaters 1890 to 1901, St. Louis Cardinals 1904 to 5, and the Philadelphia Phillies 1905 to 6. As a manager, he managed the St. Louis Cardinals in 1904 and 1905. His career highlights and awards: 3 times National League wins leader in 1896 through 98, Braves Hall of Fame, and a member of the National Baseball Hall of Fame in 1949. The election method would be the Old Timers Committee. So there you have it, short but sweet, the biography for Kid Nichols. Our Hall of Fame biography for today, Hall of Fame biography episode 225, Kid Nichols. Alright, so hopefully you enjoyed that and his Hall of Fame postcard here. That's all I have. I don't have any, except for maybe my cards I haven't sorted yet for Kid Nichols, Hall of Fame. Let me set this off to the side here. Again, next week will be Phil Necro is who we'll be doing. Okay, I'm going to see between shows if I can figure out how to put one of these boxes up here so I can display the second one. But I don't know for sure how. I tried thinking how that would work, but I don't know if it'll work for sure. But yeah, we'll see. We will see, that's for sure. Okay, so other than that, let me get back into the live stream here. Let me refresh the chat here at 2:44. And another refresh on this one. I don't think we'll get up to the 20 thumbs up, but I'm not worried about that. Because we're going to get ready to open up this FairField and see what kind of sweetness we can find in here from Lockin 99. Okay, take care of this real quick. Okay, mark that down there for family mail call package from Lockin. Entries in. Again, plenty different ways to get entries into my GAWs at the EOM, end of month. So if you see GAW and EOM, end of month, you know it's time for my GAW. I say that so that it doesn't get picked up by YouTube, so it just sends people for the freebie. Because by that point, when they come here on Tuesday, it's really too late almost to get into the giveaway. I mean, they might get an entry. Yes, they could win, but it is open to anybody. Okay? Other than that, I think we're good to go here. We're going to open up this FairField. We're going to see what date this one is, see when it was packaged, and then we'll be able to finish up the stream here pretty close to 3 o'clock, I think. Unless we get something phenomenal out of this box. Right? So that's the box there. It's empty. The manufacture date on the bottom here was 2022. So this is an older Fairfield. I don't know if you can see it there, but on the bottom of the lid here, it lists but it says it says a MD manufacture date, and then it lists at 02, so that's February, and then the year 22. February 2022 is the date for this Fairfield, in case you're wondering how that works. That way you can find out how long it's been sitting on the shelf, or how long it's been in the archives. So what do we got here? We got a high number hobby pack from 2020. Ooh, 2020. Anybody remember some of the rookies in 2020? We will open this last. But let's go through here and see who we got here. We got Wally Whitehurst with the Mets, 1991 Upper Deck. We got a Bowman first card for a Pirate, Eric Wood. I know where that one's going to go. Alright, we got our All-Star Game 2017. I just found another one of these in some of my sorting, so we know where that one goes. That's a rookie card. Bob Dernier with the Phillies. We've got Edinson Velasquez with the Reds. Shout out to Fate Family and Sports. Ooh, we got a backwards card. Doesn't really mean anything in a Fairfield. But we got a Mike Leake with the Reds. We got a Brandon Phillips with the Reds. Huh. We're getting Reds and Pirates. How about some Yankees? Any Yankees coming up? Alejandro Diaza with the Baltimore Orioles. We've got Lewis Brinson with the Miami Marlins, Topps Chrome. I believe that's a 2021. Nolan Arenado with the Colorado Rockies. A Rondell White with the Montreal Expos rookie prospect. It's pretty cool. Put this Pittsburgh over there. That's a rookie card. That one's a first Bowman card, but that's probably heading toward Bernie H's Patreon package. Howard Johnson with the Mets. We got Bob Hamlin with the Royals. We've got In the Groove, Play Before Defense, MLB The Show. Who's on this card here? This one it don't show, but I could probably look it up and find out who the player is on there, because they don't list it on there. We got Terry Francona with the Cubs. We got 40 Years of Baseball, Joe Carter with the Padres. Detroit Tigers, Clay Parker. Mark Lemke. Oh my word. Hold on a second. Hold on a sec, guys. Let me just respond to Bernie here. I had to respond to him real quick on that one because some of his cards got damaged in his Patreon package. So I'm going to make it up to him in next month's. Alright, so Mark Lemke with the Braves. Chuck Finley with the Angels. Darnell Coles with the Tigers. Got a Steve Avery. Bazooka. That's a pretty cool looking card. That's an old one. That's got some Griffies like these. 1995 Bazooka. And we got a Reggie Sanders with the Reds. Darren Holmes with the Rockies. Devon White with the and a Don Russ 92 with the Blue Jays. Boy, they got upside down cards and everything in this one. Andy Baines with the White Sox. No, the Padres. Scott Hammond, Top Stadium Club with the Athletics. We got a Kent Mercer with the Braves Stadium Club. We got a Fernando Tatis Jr. Oh my word. And there we go. We got a Ruby Marquardt. I believe that he's a Hall of Famer. I like cards like this. Wow. From 1908 through 1925. Boom, Ruby Marquardt. I think that is. He's with the New York Giants. And then Luis Gonzalez with the Diamondbacks. Then we got another Fernando Tatis. That's a cool looking Cardinal card. Then we've got Tim Redding with the Astros. Reggie Sanders with the Diamondbacks. I didn't know what Reggie played for the Diamondbacks. I guess he did. News with the Reds, Padres, and the Braves. But the Diamondbacks also. Lenny Webster with the Twins. Mark Wohlers with the Braves. Then we've got a Marquis Grissom with Montreal. Got a Kevin Stocker with the Phillies. We got a Jim Walford with the Expos. We got a Mike Bordick with the Orioles. A Sean Dunston with the Cubs. And a Damon Berryhill with the Braves. That's pretty good. I like those mix of different cards there. Got a cool Pirate in there. Find a home for that first Bowman Pirate. And the Rondell White rookie prospect card there. Gotta get something to wipe this off later. So 2 for my PC, 1 for the Hall of Famers, and 1 for my All-Star Game 2017. I'm trying to see how close I can get to completing a set on those. Do have a long ways to go, so I don't know if I'll end up doing the whole thing, but we'll see. Just keep it going. Alright, let me set all these aside here real quick, and we'll open up this 9-card pack. 2020 Heritage High Number Hobby Pack. It's not too often they put a hobby pack in the Fairfields, but that's pretty cool. Okay, so it did take us close to it. That's fine. Cut this real quick so I can get the top off. Okay, I think I can get it now. Alright. Yep, these are those. 2020 was the black borders. Oh, wait a minute. Got a couple more cards in there still. I was like, wait a minute, that's not empty. Now it's empty. Alright, so let's see who we can find in here. We got Jason Kipnis, second base, Topps Heritage. And then we got a Padres, Matt Strom, pitcher. Joey Wendell with the Tampa Bay Rays. Tyler Mahle with the Reds. Luis Urias with the Brewers. We've got a Tanner Roark with the Blue Jays. A C.Y. Sneed pitcher rookie card. That was a cool rookie in there. Snuck up on there. Eric Sogard with the Brewers. And a Rangel Ravello with the Cardinals rookie card. So 2 rookie cards out of that one. Double check, make sure I didn't miss a rookie card in here. Okay. Then I can't remember what the high numbers are here. Oh, 700 probably, right? The Luis Urias is the high number. I believe it's 700 and something. Okay. So 2 more rookies for my rookie collection, for my rookie sales when I do them. But other than that, that's all I pretty much have for today. So let me these are the FairField cards. I'll just lay them out like that one. Actually, why don't I fan them out this way? Show the 2 rookies and then the rest of the cards. How's that sound? Alright, let's get this out here like that. Blue back. It looks cool. Alright, let's end the stream with the 2-minute warning. Appreciate everybody that came out today. Hopefully if you can make it to the sale later, just to encourage me. You don't have to buy anything. You can just watch as I try and sell some Ken Griffey Jr. cards. I know some people it's not the right timing and things like that, but that's fine. All you have to do is come out, text, chat, talk it up, help me out, and have some fun along the way so you can encourage me. Just trying to sell some things. I'm in a rock and a hard spot right now. I'm just trying to raise a little extra money to keep my bills paid. Got to thank our lovely president for making things go up, 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 up. Higher taxes. They say they're reducing taxes. Never mind, I'm not going to go into the politics. Well, let's do the 2-minute warning. Start the 2-minute warning. Alright, we'll definitely try to stop by and chat. Thanks there, Robert. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you very much, sir. Alright, so let's get our 2-minute warning done up here. We got 303, 302, 30. I'm gonna close it at 305 because I just looked up and it was 303. So okay. So anybody chime in yet? Cards in My Car with R. Posada is still here. Who else we got here? Anybody? 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 Again, all you gotta do is type something in the chat at the end of the stream here. It shows we got at least maybe 4 viewers. So we do have a few people. So if you want to chime in, get on the list, do what you want. Cards in My Car with R. Posada is the only one so far. We got less than a minute to go. At 3:05, we'll end the 2-minute warning. And then we'll end up closing up the stream for today. So it looks like probably won't make it till 800. Maybe on the 30th we might hit the 800 entries for 8 prizes on the wheel. We'll see what happens by then. As soon as my computer says 3:05, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to close up shop so I can finish things up and get ready for my sale at 4 p.m. on WahtNot. Again, if you want, just click that link up there. That'll take you right to my WahtNot. And I appreciate everybody that was out here today. I'll do this early real quick. This is Don Blomdahl, Hall of Fame Veterans, Sports Cards and More, having been live with Hall of Fame Biography, episode 225, Kid Nichols, plus Trivia ×2, plus our FairField Friday box opening. Nothing earth-shattering. One of these days we'll get a serial-numbered card or an autograph coming out soon. Who knows? We don't know until it happens. But until then, thanks for popping into the stream. There's your end the 2-minute warning. Nobody else chimed in, so congratulations, Robert, on getting the final 2 entries of the day. So until then, you all take care. Have a wonderful and blessed day, and maybe I'll see you on WahtNot. Until then, take care. We'll see you next Tuesday for our next Hall of Fame biography, Phil Negro. Until then, take care and have a nice weekend if I don't see you around the channels.